All right, how are you guys doing today? Good. Did you have a good Halloween? Yeah. So my name is Miss Katelyn, and today we're just going to be talking about the Lord's protection over us. Before we get started, how many of you guys raise your hand if you like to swim in the pool, in the lake? Yes. So swimming is super fun, right? So I have a little quiz for you guys. What is the definition, or what does it mean if you're floating? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Emma said floating is when you're above the water and not down below. Do you guys know what sinking means? Yes, Rosie?
You're going down.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's correct. So floating is when you're riding above the water, and then sinking is when you're below the water. Which one of those sounds easier to you guys, floating or sinking? Floating, yes, definitely. So we're going to do a little demonstration right here. I have 2 cups of water, and I have these little oranges. So this orange represents, the inside of the orange represents us, and the outside peel of the orange represents God's protection over us. So this orange has God's protection, so someone who's following the Lord. This orange here is just somebody who is not following the Lord and is just going through life by themselves. So here's our orange that is following God's protection. Do you think this orange is going to sink or is it going to float? Float? Let's see. Yep, great job. It floats. And this is like when we have God in our life, even though we have our hard times, we are protected by the Lord and we're able to float and get through those hard times. So here's our second glass of water, and here's our orange that someone who does not have Lord's protection over them. Do you think this one's going to float as well like that one, or do you think it will sink? Sink? Let's see. Yep, sure enough, it's sinking. So that means that this person, since they don't have God protecting them, when they go through the trials of life, they're going to have a harder time. So that just shows that we'd like to be the floating orange instead of the sinking orange. So we're going to do a little verse, and then we're going to pray. All right. So our verse today is Proverbs 3, verse 5 through 6. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will direct your path." So this verse just means that as long as we're trusting God and seeking his will for our life, then we'll go through and have his protection, and we'll float in the water. All right, will you guys repeat after me? You ready to pray? Bow your heads down, and okay, ready? Dear God, thank you for offering your protection. Thanks for your protection for us as long as we trust in you. Please protect us throughout the next week and help us demonstrate your love to others. Amen.